It just slipped out, you know? Muscle memory of the mouth. He heard it, I know he did. But he just kept talking like nothing happened. I accidentally called you baby in front of my new boyfriend, and he pretended not to notice, but his jaw got tight. We were all at the same party. You're helping me with my code, and thanks baby. Came out before my brain could stop my mouth. He keeps asking if I'm over you, and I keep saying yes, but my tongue just told the truth. My heart's been trying to hide. Habits die hard, but love dies harder. And baby was your name for 3 years, now it's a scar. I called you baby, and the whole room stopped. My new man's hand went cold in mine. You smiled that knowing smile, like you'd won something. And I got inside, 'cause everyone could see that I'm not as over you as I claim to be. When baby slips out in a room full of people, he didn't bring it up in the car ride home. Just turned the radio up and stared straight ahead. I tried to explain it was just a habit, meant nothing, but we both knew I was lying through my teeth. How do you tell someone you're falling for that you're still tangled up in someone else's name? 3 years of baby can't erase in 3 months. My mouth remembers you even when my mind says it's done. I called you baby, and the whole room stopped. My new man's hand went cold in mine. You smiled that knowing smile, like you'd won something. And I died inside, 'cause everyone could see that I'm not as over you as I claim to be. When baby slips out in a room full of people, he deserves better than this. Better than being a placeholder. Better than competing with the ghost. Better than a woman who still calls her ex baby. But I don't know how to rewire my mouth to forget the shape of your name. I called you baby and ruined everything, 'cause now he knows I'm not ready. Like I said, you just nodded like you always knew that I'd come back eventually, that this new thing wouldn't last. Maybe you're right, maybe I'm fooling myself, thinking I can move on when baby still belongs to you. He texted me this morning, said he needs some space to think. Can't say I blame him, I'm still saying your name. I was at the checkout. 2 bottles of that Malbec you like. Cashier said, having company tonight. I said yes before I remembered. You moved out 4 months ago. I bought wine for 2 out of habit, and realized halfway home you don't live here anymore. My body shops for us even when there's no us to shop for. Grabbed your favorite cheese, the crackers you prefer, put them in my cart like you'd be there to share them. Muscle memory of love doesn't check with the brain first. 4 months and I'm still set in 2 places at the table, buying double portions for a single life. I bought wine for 2 and now it's sitting on my counter, mocking me with its promise of togetherness. I could drink both bottles by myself, but that seems sadder than admitting I forgot you're gone. So I'll pour 1 glass and stare at the empty chair where you used to sit and tell me about your day. Trader Joe's on Wednesday became our ritual. You'd push the cart, I'd pick the wine. We'd debate dinner plans walking down aisle 5. Now I walk those aisles alone, but my hands reach for 2. The cashier recognized me, asked where you've been. I just smiled and said busy, 'cause the truth takes too long. I got home, put the groceries away, 2 wine bottles on the counter, 2 salmon fillets in the fridge, enough pasta for 2. Stood there and laughed, then cried, then laughed again. Because what else can you do when your body hasn't caught up to your reality? 4 months and I still reach for your favorite mug, make coffee for 2 for a 1-person morning. I bought wine for 2 and the second bottle's just sitting here, a glass monument to my inability to let go. I keep buying for us even though there's no us anymore. Keep cooking for 2, cleaning for 2, living like you might walk in. These groceries are my denial in physical form, proof I'm not as okay as I tell my friends I am. Maybe I'll invite someone over just to not waste the wine. But who wants to be the person who fills a ghost seat? Maybe I'll learn to shop for 1 eventually. But tonight I'll drink this glass, and tomorrow I'll probably buy wine for 2 again. I bought wine for 2 out of habit, out of hope, out of muscle memory. And maybe that's okay. Maybe habits take time to break. Maybe I need to buy wine for 2 a few more times before my body understands what my mind already knows, that you're not coming home, that this apartment is mine now, singular, solo. That wine for 2 is just wine for me, twice as slow. So here's to shopping for ghosts, to habits that outlive relationships, to wine for 2, drunk by 1, in an empty apartment on a Wednesday night. I looked at old photos of us yesterday and barely recognized the girl smiling in those pictures. I don't miss you anymore. I just miss who I was when I thought you'd stay forever. I miss the version of me who believed in permanence, who gave a whole heart without a backup plan, who didn't know yet that love could be temporary. That girl is gone now, and you took her with you when you left. I'm grieving her more than I'm grieving you. I miss my own innocence more than I miss your presence. I'm mourning the me who didn't know people could just leave. I don't miss you anymore. I just miss who I was before you broke me. I miss the girl who loved fearlessly, who trusted completely, who planned our future with certainty, who believed you when you said always. You didn't just leave me, you killed the part of me that believed in staying. Now I'm standing here over different, healed but hardened, and I'm not sure if I'll ever be that soft again. I see her sometimes in old journal entries and saved text messages, the way she wrote about you with such certainty, such light. She had no idea what was coming, no armor built up, yet she gave love like it was infinite and safe to be that vulnerable. I wanna go back and want her, but I also wanna protect her innocence. Because once you know people leave, you can never unknow it. She loved you purely, without walls, without fear. I envy her and pity her all at the same time. I don't miss you anymore. I just miss who I was before you broke me. I miss the girl who loved fearlessly, who trusted completely, who planned our future with certainty, who believed you when you said always. You didn't just leave me, you killed the part of me that believed in staying. Now I'm standing here whole but different, healed but hardened, and I'm not sure if I'll ever be that soft again. Maybe she had to die for the stronger version of me to be born. Maybe losing that innocence was the price of becoming someone who can't be destroyed. But God, I miss her optimism, her unguarded heart, her belief in forever. I don't miss you anymore. I finally made peace with your leaving, but I'll always miss the version of me who didn't see it coming, who woke up every day certain you'll be there when she went to sleep. You didn't just break my heart, you changed my entire relationship with trust. Now I love with one foot out the door, ready for goodbye. And I'm grieving the girl who never had to love that way. She's gone now, that girl who believed in always. But maybe that's the cost of surviving. and maybe I'll learn to be soft again. Just not today.
It's 1 a.m. and I'm in my car again, 3 blocks from your street, telling myself I'm just passing through, but we both know that ain't the truth. I drive by your house sometimes just to see if your lights are still on. Take the long way home from work, even though it has 20 minutes. Your bedroom window on the 2nd floor. Sometimes I see your shadow, and I wonder if you're alone, or if he's there keeping you warm. I know this ain't healthy, my boys tell me to let you go, but I can't stop myself from checking if you're okay without me. I slowed down when I passed. Hope you don't see my car. Just need to know you're home safe. Girl, I know I've gone too far. Too far, baby. Ooh. I drive by your house sometimes, yeah, just to feel close to you somehow. Your porch light on means you're awake, and I wonder who you're thinking about. I know I should just call or let it be, but I'm too proud to reach out, too weak to leave. So I drive by your house in the middle of the night, 'cause it's the only way I know you're alright. Girl, you're alright. Yeah. Last Tuesday I saw your car, wasn't there at midnight. Drove around the block 4 times, wondering where you were. I got no right to be jealous, no claim to your time no more, but that don't stop the thoughts from running wild in my head. Your neighbor probably thinks I'm crazy, circling like I do, but they don't know you like I know you. Don't love you like I do. Sometimes your light stays on till 3, and I sit parked down the street, wondering if you can't sleep, 'cause you're missing me. Drive by your house sometimes, yeah, just to feel close to you somehow. Your porch light on means you're awake, and I wonder who you're thinking about. Oh, I should just call or let it be, but I'm too proud to reach out, too weak to leave. So I drive by your house in the middle of the night, 'cause it's the only way I know you're alright. My mama would be ashamed if she knew what I've been doing, driving past your place like some fool who can't move on. But I ain't ready to accept that you're home ain't mine no more. So I'll keep driving till I find the strength to stay. Sometimes higher key, close to you somehow. Your porch light on means you're awake, and I pray that you still think of me now. I should just call or let it be, but I'm too scared to hear you
A mutual friend mentioned it casually, like it was just news. Like it wasn't the end of a world I didn't know I was still living in. I heard you're engaged, and I had to pull over because I couldn't breathe. My hands started shaking so hard I couldn't hold the steering wheel. I've been fine for months, moved on, dated other people, but the word engaged hit me like a semi-truck I never saw coming. I'm sitting in a grocery store parking lot, trying not to hyperventilate, because somewhere you're planning a forever that doesn't include me. I thought I was over this, I thought I had let you go, but engaged is so final, it's a door slamming I can't unhear. I heard you're engaged, and suddenly I'm mourning you all over again. Not the you I lost, but the future I didn't know I was still holding on to. You're choosing someone else, but you're forever. Even though I have no right to feel this devastated. We ended 2 years ago. I should be happy for you, but I'm parked outside a Whole Foods, sobbing into my steering wheel. I kept scrolling through her Instagram like I was looking for proof that she's not better than me, that this doesn't make sense. But she's beautiful and kind and everything you always wanted, and I hate that I can see why you chose her for forever. I thought moving on meant dating someone new, didn't know it meant planning to vow your life to them. There's moving on, and then there's this, there's dating again, and then there's choosing forever. You're engaged, and suddenly I'm mourning you all over again. Not the you I lost, but the future I didn't know I was still holding on to. You're choosing someone else, but you're forever, and it's killing me. Even though I have no right to feel this devastated. We ended 2 years ago. I should be happy for you, but I'm parked outside a Whole Foods, sobbing into my steering wheel. I don't even want you back. I just wasn't ready for you to be gone this permanently. I wasn't ready to know that someone else will have the version of you that finally knows how to stay. She gets your forever, and I only got your almost. And that's not fair. I heard you're engaged, and I'm grieving what we could have been if we had met at a different time, in different versions of ourselves. You're promising your life to someone who isn't me, and I have to find a way to be okay with that. This is the final goodbye I didn't know I needed to say. So here's to your happiness, even though it's breaking my heart. I'll start the car eventually and drive home and pretend I'm fine. But tonight I'll let myself fall apart one last time. No new posts. Refresh again. Still nothing. I I've done this 47 times today. I keep refreshing your social media to see if you're sad too, or if it's just me drowning alone while you're fine. You posted a sunset yesterday with no caption. I analyzed it for 30 minutes looking for a hidden meaning. Is the sunset melancholic, or am I projecting? Your stories show you out with friends while I'm home stalking your grid. Are you pretending, or are you actually okay? I need to know I'm not the only one still bleeding. I keep refreshing your social media, looking for proof that you miss me too. But your Instagram is curated happiness, and I'm here dissecting every pixel for pain. If you're suffering, you're hiding it well. And if you're not, then I'm the fool who loved more, who lost more, who can't let go. Last seen 2 minutes ago, but you didn't view my story, which means you're avoiding me, or you just don't care anymore. I screenshot your post to zoom in on your eyes, searching for sadness in the pixels like a forensic investigator. You liked someone's comment 17 minutes ago, so you're online, just not reaching out to me. Maybe they're just better at hiding it, or maybe they're actually fine. No, they have to be hurting. Do they though? Refresh. Nothing. Refresh again. Still smiling in every photo. What if I'm the only one who's broken? The life looks perfect, mine looks pathetic. Scrolling at 3 a.m. through someone's happiness that used to include me. I keep refreshing your social media, like it's gonna change, like you'll suddenly post I missed them. But you're posting gym selfies and brunch photos, living your best life according to your feed, while I'm here refreshing, obsessing, hoping to see evidence that I mattered. I know this is toxic, I know I should delete the app, block you, unfollow, move on. But if I can't see you, how will I know if you're okay? Or more honestly, how will I know if you're suffering enough to come back? Keep refreshing your social media, and I know what it means that you're posting and I'm watching, that you're living and I'm lurking. You moved on and I'm stuck in this digital purgatory where I can see you but can't reach you, where you exist but not for me anymore. No new cost. Maybe tomorrow they'll post something sad. Maybe tomorrow I'll stop looking. Refresh. Message saved. October 17th, 11:32 p.m. Hey baby, just calling to say I love you. Call me back. I've listened to this 847 times. I keep your voicemail saved because it's the only time you still say you love me. 32 seconds of your voice before everything fell apart. You sound so happy, you changed it to something generic. Erased yourself from the greeting. So I go back to October 17th, when you called me baby. Before you knew you were leaving, before I became a memory. I've memorized every breath, every pause, every inflection. This voicemail knows more about our love than most people who were there. I tried to delete it once, got to the confirmation screen, couldn't press yes, 'cause then you'd really be gone from me. Gone from me. I keep your voicemail saved, play it on repeat. 32 seconds where you're still in love with me. I know it's just a recording, I know you moved on, but in this message you're frozen. Our love's not yet gone. I can't delete you, can't let go of this sound. Your voice saying I love you is the only you I found. What if I lose this phone? What if the file corrupts? What if one day I press delete by accident and it's just gone? Then I'll have nothing left of the you who loved me, just the you who left. And I'm not ready for that reality. I keep your voicemail saved, it's all I have that's true. 32 seconds of a version of you that I once knew. I know I'm holding on to nothing but a voice in time, but it's the only place where you still call me baby, where you're still mine. So judge me if you want to, call it unhealthy if you must, but this voicemail is my time machine back to us. Message saved, October 17th, 11:32 p.m. I'll save it tomorrow too, and the day after that, until I'm ready to let you go. I held you through your breakdown, your relapse, your darkest year. But when I finally cracked, you called it too much and disappeared. I loved you at your darkest, and you left me when I needed you to do the same. I held your hand through panic attacks at 3 a.m. without complaint. I stayed when you lost your job, your mind, your will to keep going. I never once said you were too much or too heavy to carry. But the first time I fell apart, you called it drama, and suddenly my pain was an inconvenience you couldn't handle. I gave you unconditional, but yours came with conditions. I could be strong for you, but not weak for myself. I loved you at your darkest, and you left me when I needed you to do the same. You wanted a savior, not a partner, someone who would never need saving too. I was your therapist, your mother, your rock, your safe place. off the ledge every time I cancel plans because you needed me right then. I rearranged my life around your mental health, your healing, your triggers, and I did it gladly because I thought that's what love meant. But when my depression finally surfaced after years of suppressing it, you said you couldn't handle this right now, and I haven't heard from you since. The irony isn't lost on me that I loved you through the same thing that made you decide I was too broken to love. I loved you at your darkest, and you left me when I needed you to do the same. You wanted a savior, not a partner, someone who would never need saving too. I was your therapist, your mother, your rock, your safe place. But when I needed someone to hold me while I broke, you walked away. You only loved the version of me that could carry your weight. The moment I needed you to carry mine, I became too much for you. I don't regret loving you through your darkness. I regret thinking you'd do the same. I don't regret being there for you. I regret expecting reciprocity from someone incapable of it. You taught me that some people only love you when you're useful to them. I loved you at your darkest, and you left me when I needed you to do the same. And that's the clearest sign I've ever had that I deserve better. I don't need someone who only loves my strength. I need someone who can hold my weakness with the same grace I held yours. You only wanted me when I was whole enough to fix you, but I'm done being someone's savior when they won't be mine. So thank you for leaving when you did. You showed me exactly who you were before I wasted more years.
Dear Lord, I know I ain't been to church in a minute, but I'm here now, talking to you about someone who don't even talk to me no more. I pray for you every night, even though you don't believe in God, and definitely don't believe in me anymore. Down on my knees at 11 p.m., asking Him to keep you safe, to give you peace, to guide your steps, even though you walked away from mine. You used to laugh when I'd say grace before dinner. Now I'm saying grace for you, and you don't even know it. I pray you find love, even if it ain't with me. I pray you find peace. I pray you find peace, even if I'm not there to see it. I pray for you every night, baby, talking to a God you don't believe in, about a love you don't want anymore, asking Him to bless you anyway, 'cause that's what love is when it's real. It prays for someone even when they're gone. It asks for their happiness even when it ain't with you, even when it ain't mama taught me to pray for my enemies, but you ain't my enemy. You just ain't mine no more. So I pray for you like you're still family, 'cause you were once upon a time. I pray that new man treats you better than I did, even though it kills me to imagine him doing right where I did wrong. I know you don't believe. You told me faith is for the weak, for people who can't face reality. But reality is I lost you, and faith is all I got left. So I talk to God about you, 'cause I can't talk to you, and he don't hang up on me or leave me on red. He just listens, like I wish you would. I pray you're eating right. I know you forget when you're stressed. I pray you're sleeping better than you did when you were with me. Talking to a God you don't believe in, about a love you don't want anymore, asking him to bless you anyway, 'cause that's what love is when it's real. It prays for someone even when they're gone. It asks for their happiness even when it ain't with you. And if you ever find yourself in a moment of weakness or doubt or pain, know that somewhere a man who loves you is on his knees asking God to carry you through.
Even if you don't believe in him,
even if you don't believe in him,
don't believe in me,
I believe enough for both of us. Forgotten my name, I pray you find everything you're looking for, even if what you're looking for ain't me. This is love beyond romance, beyond possession. This is soul level caring that don't need you to reciprocate. I pray for you 'cause I still love you, and love don't stop just 'cause you leave. It just gets down on its knees and prays, dear Lord, keep watching over her,
'cause I can't anymore.
Amen. Amen.
I was cleaning out my desk today, found the folder Dr. Martinez gave us. Communication exercises for couples. We never finished question 3. I still have our couples therapy homework in my drawer, and we broke up 6 months ago, filed for good. Week 5 worksheet titled Learning to Listen. Your handwriting on the first question, mine on the second. We were supposed to finish this together on a Tuesday, but we had that fight about your mom and never went back. All these incomplete sentences. What I need from you is blank spaces where the truth should be. We couldn't even finish homework. How we think we'd finish a life. I got couples therapy homework I'm never turning, evidence of how hard we tried before we quit. Dr. Martinez probably wonder what happened to us. We just stopped showing up, stopped trying, stopped believing. Worksheets are artifacts of a love we couldn't save, even when we paid someone $200 an hour to teach us how. week 3 was rebuilding trust after betrayal. You check boxes, I wrote paragraphs and margins. Week 7, when to hold on and when to let go. Ironic now reading your answer, I'm not ready to let go. 3 weeks later, you were packing your things. Guess you figured it out without finishing the worksheet. I read through all of them last night, cover to cover like a textbook. We failed. Question 47. What does forever mean to you? You wrote forever means trying. I wrote forever means not giving up. We were both wrong. All these incomplete sentences, what I wish you understood is blank spaces we never filled. We couldn't even do the homework. Baby, what were we thinking? I got couples therapy, homework I'll never turn in, evidence of how hard we tried before we quit. Dr. Martinez probably closed our file by now, marked us down as another failure in her statistics. These worksheets are proof we wanted to make it work. We just didn't want it enough to finish 8 simple pages. Maybe I should throw them away like I threw away a toothbrush. But something about these papers feels too honest to discard. They're proof we didn't just give up without a fight. We fought, we paid, we tried, we just failed anyway. I got couples therapy, homework collecting dust, right next to your key and their concert ticket stub. A whole folder full of ways we could have saved us if we just done the work, answered the questions, showed up. But we were too busy being broken to learn how to heal. So now I got homework for a class we dropped out of. Dropped out, baby. We dropped out. Week 10 was gonna be forgiveness and moving forward. We never made it that far. Still haven't, apparently. Still got this folder, still got these questions. No answers though, never any answers.
Every morning I reach for it without thinking. This gold chain you gave me on our anniversary. I can't seem to take it off, even though I know you bought her one too. Yeah. I still wear your chain around my neck, even though you gave it to her now. Same style, same store, probably same words when you gave it. I saw it in an Instagram post, that delicate gold catching the light, the one you said was made just for me. Turns out it wasn't. I should take mine off, put it in a drawer, move on. But it's the last piece of you I'm allowed to keep close. This chain knows all our secrets. It was there for every kiss. Now it's just a reminder of a love that don't exist, babe. I still wear your chain, even though it hurts to see it. 'Cause gold around my neck is all I have left of loving you. You replaced me, but I can't say, girl, why you still wearing that? They don't understand, it's more than jewelry to me. It touched your hand, you clasped it around my neck so gently. Said this is forever, kiss my shoulder, meant it then. Now forever's on her neck too, and I'm just holding on to a symbol that don't mean what it used to anymore. This chain was our promise, you were the matching one, but you took yours off when you decided we were done. We were done, yeah. Wear your chain, even though it hurts to see. It's gold around my neck is all I have left of loving you. Oh, you replaced me, but I can't replace this feeling. Every time I touch it, I remember when we were brand new. I know I should let go, take it all, be free. But this chain is the only thing you gave that's still just mine to keep. Still mine, oh baby, yeah. Maybe one day I'll be strong enough to unclasp this chain and put it away. But today ain't that day. 'Cause losing this feels like losing you all over again. And I ain't ready for that pain. Still wear your chain, even though you're gone. This gold around my neck holds memories I can't let go. You may have given her the same one, but mine came first, and that's gotta count for something in this story of our love. So I keep wearing it till I'm ready to say goodbye. 'Cause this chain is the last thing connecting your heart to mine. So if you see me and wonder why I still wear it, just know it's 'cause I loved you more than I love letting go. And baby, that makes me foolish, but this chain stays on. I almost called you 17 times today. I wonder if you counted yours too, or if there were none. I wonder if you ever almost called me too, or was it always just me? Do you ever type my name and stop before you press send? I've drafted 100 texts I'll never have the courage to deliver. Does your finger hover over my contact like mine does over yours? Or am I alone in this dance of almost reaching out? Tell me I'm not the only one still fighting the urge to hear your voice. I need to know that somewhere in your day you think of me, even if you don't act on it. I wonder if you ever almost caught me too, or was it always just me? Do you miss me at 3 a.m., or did you really let Sometimes I convince myself that you miss me too, that you're just stronger, better at resisting the pull. Maybe you drive past my street and force yourself to keep going. Maybe you see things that remind you of me and have to look away. I tell myself these stories to feel less pathetic, because the alternative is that you never think of me at all. I'm terrified that I'm a chapter you've closed, while you're still the book I'm reading every night. I wonder if you ever almost called me too, or was it always just me? Do you miss me every AM, or did you really let me go? I need to know I crossed your mind sometimes, that I'm not alone in this, that you also fight the muscle memory of wanting to share your life. Or am I the only one still drowning while you learn to breathe? Please tell me you almost called, even if you hung up before it rang. Whoa. What would you say if I told you I almost called 1,000 times? Would you admit you thought about it too? Or would you tell me you haven't thought of me in months? I don't know which answer would hurt more. I wonder if you ever almost called me too. Was it always just